Alright, that was a quick job. Now, let's see if there's an actual gift job here. Price per distance. Hey, here we go. Vegas. Wasn't there somebody who said they had not seen Vegas yet? That's a pretty short job, too. Let's take the Vegas one. Oh, it was Trika. Cool. Perfect. Well, let's go pick up those presents and take them to Vegas, then. Hold on. Don't you just love it when people call you about something that can totally wait until later? Texted Cappy's phone like 4 times this morning and then calls me. Hey, you know that thing that's not important that can totally wait until any time at all? Yeah, let me talk to you about it right now. Calm down. It's not important. Oh, the job is here. Oh, it is. Whoops. I feel your pain. Yeah, exactly. You just had to deal with that this morning. Hey, look, JB Hunt. That's a familiar company name for truckers. I didn't actually realize the gifts were here. I was trying to drive out of this place to go pick them up. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Who's Jan? That's my aunt. That's her sister. Aunt? Aunt. Whatever. Really, guys? Hurry up. JB Hunt, yeah. Who is Jan? Based in Lowell, Arkansas. No. No, she's not. Holding two completely separate conversations at once can get confusing in text format when responses are out of order. Don't hit the thing. Okay, we're good. We're all good. This is good, though. I'm getting a bunch of roads mapped out that I haven't driven on before. It's starting to snow there. I think there's like a 30% chance it'll snow tonight here, which would mean snow on Christmas, but that's a pretty low percentage for where I live. Light stays green. Oh yeah, I can make this turn with this load. I'm still driving as though I have this giant crane behind me, which I'm no longer hauling. These gifts are not nearly as bad on turns. That's a pretty high chance of snow. 70% basically just means, oh yeah, it's snowing. It's like totally gonna snow. Job is going to take me about 7 hours and 20 minutes, and I have to sleep in 7 hours and 15 minutes. So I either need to make up a little bit of time somewhere, or I'm just going to like overstay my welcome. That's not right. Maybe there'll be a spot where I can speed a little bit and gain a little bit of time. Put the pedal to the metal, I know, right? The game is accepting of up to 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. So, oh good, I can bypass the way station. I was gonna skip it regardless. Oh, put the metal to the pedal. Oh, you jerk. He typed it wrong, knowing I would read it incorrectly. God damn it. Oh, fucking Trika. Why you do this? Okay, we got road work coming up. Which lane? It's probably the lane I'm in. Yes, it is. Let's scoot over. Hey, Pris, how are you? How are your holidays treating you? Now that's awesome. put the flan in the oven. Flan is something that I've never been able to uh, bring myself to enjoy. I'm glad you like it, but ugh, gross. It's like wet pudding jello. Ugh. Or at least I'm eating all the flan I've tried has been Mexican flan. I don't know if there's a difference between Mexican flan and whatever it is that your flan is, but ugh, gross. Mexican flan. Oh. $3,000. I need to buy another garage. Oh, I need to buy another truck for me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need to buy a non-mod truck. Flan is custard? Well, yeah. But I mean, it's always, every time I've ever been served flan, it's always been in like, from like a jello mold. So it's got this weird like, half pyramid, half dome shape. And it's always been extremely wet. Like it just feels like there's this layer of like half solidified gelatin on the top. Ugh. The texture is just, ugh, gross. I'm a very texture-based food eater. If the texture is unpleasant, it doesn't matter how the food tastes. It's just gross to me. One of the textures I hate the most is that wet bread texture. Ugh. Gross. So if I get pizza or something and the crust underneath gets wet at any point, ugh, I'm done. I gotta tear that section of pizza off and just not eat it. Yeah, it's wet. Ugh. Not a fan of very many wet foods. But I like stuffing. I do like stuffing. That's... Okay. That's an odd one because I enjoy stuffing, but not when it's like wet. I enjoy stuffing when it's moist. But there's a difference between wet and moist. Moist is yummy and good. Wet is just wet. Ugh. Oh, I don't put stuffing in the oven. Like, I don't stuff a turkey with stuffing. I cook stuffing and use it as a side dish. So it keeps moisture. It keeps itself moist and like spongy, but there's not a... It's not like you're eating it and then as you eat it, water is coming out of the food. Oh, you meant the pizza. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess. That makes sense. But I mean, am I really going to start my oven and warm it up just so I can put a piece of like wet pizza in there and get the moisture out of it? Not gonna do that. You ate Bambi tonight? Oh, dude, venison is delicious. I enjoy me some good venison from time to time. See, now I'm about 10 minutes behind. I think I was 15 before. No, I was 5 before. I've actually lost time. It's all these random events on the road that make me, like, slam on my brakes. Slow roasted. Awesome. Venison is a word you learned from Warcraft. Yeah, I'm sure in other languages venison is not the proper word. Venison is also not an English word that a lot of English speakers are widely familiar with. You have to be exposed to venison to really know what it is. I didn't learn what venison meant until I was in high school. That was the first time I ever had venison. Somebody was like, "Hey, you want some venison?" And I'm all like, "What's that?" It's deer. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? And it was so good. Tonight you're having beef tenderloin? Awesome. We had our Christmas lunch with my mother-in-law yesterday afternoon, and we had baked chicken, and it was really good. And then for dinner last night, we had more baked chicken because we had leftovers. And it was also good. Hard pear cider? Pear cider. That's a new one. You're having ham and turkey today? Dang. That sounds awesome. What's your, Mom, speaking of which, what's your schedule like tomorrow? Because I'll want to call and chat and catch up and everything. Sidian, what is up, dude? All my German friends coming out of the woodwork. Pineapple hard cider. Goodness. Until about 5. Okay. I should be home at around 1. Are you guys doing something where I can call at like sometime around 1 or 2 o'clock? Or should I wait until after 5? Hey, we're back down to a 5-minute differential. Dominoes. Okay, so I can interrupt that. You just put me on speaker and set me down in the middle of the table. Just clunk. Here, talk to me. Although I don't know, if I say something like, "that sucks," That might go over poorly. Done with Christmas? Your family hasn't even started? Christmas prep. Yeah. Well, I'll call, but maybe speakerphone is a bad idea. Cappy and I are going to go watch a movie tomorrow. Tomorrow late morning, early afternoon. So after that, I'll be giving you a call. Wow, that Tesla got stopped by Border Patrol. That's not good. You're playing with your ferrets and they're undoing all the cleaning you've done? That's funny. Ferrets, also known as cat snakes. Ferrets always seemed like they'd be really fun pets. Although I don't think I know enough about them to kind of judge that. But you always see like videos or pictures on Imager where they're doing like really cute stuff, like jumping into a box full of packing peanuts and just going crazy. Carpet sharks? Carpet sharks. That's funny. I've not heard that one. We're going to Vegas, baby. My guess would be they're called carpet sharks because they probably have really sharp teeth. So when they're like roughhousing and playing around, like, ah! God dang it. Dang it. Mittens, whatever your ferret's name is. Bob. Steve. Wow, dude. I'm like 15 minutes behind now. Dang. Yep, we're going to be late on my sleep schedule. Delivery time's going to be fine. Matt's missing his bedtime again, just like last night all over again, man. cat-like teeth. That's kind of what I would have expected. It's a mouth full of needles. And then when they start roughhousing, arr. Ah, my finger. Ferrets are rodents, aren't they? Are they rodents? Or are they more like weasels? Wait, is a weasel a rodent? I don't even know. Weasel family. Okay, yeah. A weasel is not a rodent. Okay. Aren't rodents mammals? Or not necessarily? Rodents are mammals, yes. Okay. Check Discord after the stream. Yeah, I saw you had some offline messages for me. I haven't actually clicked on the links yet, but I will certainly check those out. Absolutely. Thank you for all your help, by the way. This is a curvy road, man. Hey, we're entering Vegas. Although I think I'm going to the boring side of Vegas. My goddamn McDonald's ads. You are getting tired. You are getting sleepy. No. It's been a long time since I've studied, like, kingdom, phylum, class, order, families, all that stuff. So recognizing which families are in which order is not not at the top of my brain list at the moment. I'm gonna need to turn left up here. Hey, there's that pyramid place. Whatever that one is. Oh, hey, it's green. Perfect. That works for me. Dude, I'm gonna be going right next to some of these hotels. These ads are certainly not in the base game. This is a mod. So they're getting no money from this. Although it would have been smart if they did. Well, that is interesting. I didn't know all ferrets were domesticated. I guess that would be like dogs, you know? There's not really a thing such as a wild dog. They have a different name at that point. But that makes sense. Because wild dogs are like in Australia, you've got the dingoes. You could have feral dogs. Feral dogs and a wild dog are two different things, though. A feral dog is a domesticated dog that has gone wild. But it's still technically domesticated. Yeah, it was kind of neat. I watched a show about animal domestication and how humans domesticated certain animals throughout history. You know, not just cats and dogs and pets, but like cattle are considered domesticated animals. And they were like roughly able to figure out how humans domesticated wolves to become dogs, even though we don't really have records of it. But they've basically assumed that cats domesticated themselves. They're like, yeah, best we can figure out is cats just did that them on their own. They were all like, hey, those dudes have food. I'll hang out. Even cats are so aloof that they were just like, I'll just live with them, I guess. Cats are an anomaly? Yeah. Definitely not a standard domesticated animal. Yeah, I highly doubt Walmart would be paying SCS to put their name in the game. Okay. Delivery there. Let's see if we can do that. How did sheep survive before humans started shaving their wool? They had less wool. Their wool did not grow like that. That's how they survived. Okay. Now, I need to sleep. Let's start there.